Welcome back to the Dealing Seconds podcast. I'm Chris.
And I'm Danny.
And I'm John.
Well, guys, it's been a bit. I mean, we've had a little up and down.
Been a while since we've been
There's the
on
first one.
It had to.
podcast once again.
We had to. Dan,
Yeah,
thank you for that. Thank you for that.
You're welcome.
Well, first off, guys, as all of you guys have known, we had a little Kickstarter, the Crafters Playing Cards on campaign. Unfortunately, it didn't fund. But first off, we want to thank whoever backed and supported us from day one. We truly appreciate it. We really, really have love for this deck, and we have, we think that's going to be a great thing. So we are going to come back with it. We will come back
again.
Definitely will. In the near future, but right now, the holidays are coming up, so we'll all have other things going on and whatnot. But you will see it again for sure, 100%.
2023.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah, we can't ask for anybody's money because getting ready for the Art of Play blind decks in December.
Oh
Yes.
God, no.
Yeah.
I never.
You know how much money I make flipping that stuff?
Oh, screw that. Screw that. I honestly, I have seen so many people get doubles and triples of things.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm just like, I have the worst luck when it comes to shit like that. So I'm like, you know what? I'm not gonna spend my money on it. And recently,
I haven't done it yet.
And honestly, recently I haven't been spending money on decks.
Either have I.
It's
Which
just been,
apparently some people aren't spending money on decks.
That's a weird. I mean, we're going into Black Friday's coming up and Thanksgiving, and everyone's minds are definitely somewhere else. I'm sure.
Oh, for sure. I mean, families, presents, the whole nine.
You can't skip over the fact that the economy's kind of being weird.
Yeah, we're in that weird in that crazy time. Yes.
Yeah,
crazy
so
time.
People just don't know.
No.
And that's okay.
It's
unless you're the big guys, and that's okay because big guys are established people.
Yeah,
so.
I mean, they established, they have their fans, and they do deliver. They could take a year to deliver, but they do deliver.
Yeah,
but
a year.
But you know what? We'll all come back at the end. At the end of the day, trends come and go, things come in and out. But the one thing I think that's always consistent is what we always say: worker decks will always be there. So
Right.
We'll be back. We're gonna come back with a vengeance. We're gonna be prouder than ever. 2023 is gonna be our year. We're gonna do the best we can as a crew. Just keep the podcast rolling. That's for sure. We're gonna keep this going. I think this is like one of our fun things that we like to do. Just shoot the shit.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It just gives Danny a chance to sing.
Yeah.
I mean,
instead of lip sync.
Except on TikTok.
Instagram Reels.
Okay, fine.
Yeah.
And IG Reels.
I'm too old for TikTok.
No, you're not. You still watch them.
Yeah. Oh, I watch it. I'm just not gonna be really on it.
But then when your kids come on as well, that's the funny part.
Yeah.
That's actually really cool.
Yeah, I think we're planning to have this podcast on pretty much the next
few weeks.
5 to 6 weeks or so.
Yeah, and then I think
we take the last 2 weeks of the year off, maybe.
Take some time with family for the holidays, for the New Year's, and then.
But yeah, our plan is to keep her rolling.
Oh yeah, we're gonna definitely keep this rolling, keep talking. Everything. You guys will know. You guys know us. You guys can hit us up on DMs. We will talk to anybody. You guys even want to come on the podcast at the end of the year? Let us know. Jump on in. We definitely will invite anybody. But yeah, getting back to Kickstarter, I think it was just a little bit. We tried. We had an ambitious goal. We thought we had a great campaign. Granted, maybe it wasn't the right time for it. There's always the right fit. It's always that time. You always have to hit the right time. Maybe it wasn't just our time right now, but I think in the future we can make it.
I think so. I think you just gotta kind of, come at it with a different angle.
Yeah.
I don't think the deck needs to be changed.
No,
at all.
Yeah, I think it's just had a lot to do with
timing.
We were talking earlier. Timing. A lot of big guns dropping shiny decks.
Yeah.
It's the shiny sells right now. Just like with TV and movies, sex sells.
Yep.
So right now that's kind of what people are kind of geared toward, which is fine.
Fine.
I get it.
Fine. And I always say whenever something happens and I don't succeed in something, I always say I'm failing forward. So I fail, but I move forward with it and I learn from it. And that's just me going back to, whether it be work or school or things like that. I always learned that if I fail at something, I still learn from it.
And look, most people won't even get this far.
Yeah. Some people might have a dream and might be like, oh, what? Maybe one day I'll put out a deck of cards, and they don't take the initiative to take that next step. You know, we put ourselves out there. You know, granted, this is our second time. Um, you know, we will always keep going. You know, no matter what, we're always here. We're just gonna keep trying, and you know, one day we'll get it funded. You know, even if it's only $100 over the funding goal, hey, it's funded.
Yep.
But we'll get it there one day. One day.
I agree. And yeah, last note for me on the Kickstarter really was just wasn't its time. Yes, this is our second failed one, but we're super passionate about this crafters deck, and we will 100% come back next year and hope that, you know, we can get the sucker funded. But
Oh, yeah.
yeah, very proud of it, and I believe that we will get it funded next time. I
Oh,
really
for
do.
sure. For sure. For sure. But on that note, what Kickstarters are you guys interested like seeing getting funded recently, or have you backed recently?
You know, I've backed off really. Not the pun on words of backing, backed off. I mean, I can look right now. I'm pulled up right now. I think the only thing I'm backing is Emily's Lighthouse
I think.
Beacon deck.
I think.
Yeah, I'm in on that one. We got the almanac cards
Oh, that one. Yeah, I've seen those.
by Metal Arc. I'm in for those ones. Just
Yeah.
I didn't back it super heavy, but I've always liked everything he's put out.
I almost pulled the trigger on the one that gets you one of everything they've ever done.
That's what I did.
Yeah, see, but I'm like,
or not one of everything. Sorry.
Yeah,
I think just like, one of them.
Here's my on their first Kickstarter, I got one deck, and I loved it, but I didn't buy in fully into it, and I'm like, you know what? This is a brand that you want to collect, and I got in late, and I'm not. I can't. I want to, but I can't because I got other stuff I focused on. So I love them. Yep. I love the guy. I love the people behind it. I love their designer. I think they do excellent work. They're great communicators, and their product is amazing. But I'm too late.
Yeah, for me, I only have the Almanac playing cards by Metal Arc.
There you go.
Yeah, that's beautiful.
I love that set.
Yeah, the only
I really wanted the dentistry set because that was when I was going through my teeth shit because that was kind of funny to me. But yeah.
No, for me it's more of the Almanac by Metal Arc and the Lighthouse. Those are the only two things I'm backing right now. Just because honestly, there's nothing really exciting for me personally. Because I'm one of those guys that I'm not into like the big shiny stuff.
Same.
I'm not gonna get all like everything. Like with Metal Arc, I'm not gonna go all in and get everything from them. But I did get one of each of the volumes, so it's like I think there's two of them. So I got one of each, or a 3-pack, whatever it is.
Yeah, it's a 2-pack.
A 2-pack. So I did the two, and then with Emily, I did just 3 Lighthouse decks.
Yeah, I don't even know what I backed with Emily.
I was like, you know what, just a little bit. And luckily, I got backer number 1 with Emily, and then I got backer. I don't know how far off I was off on the Metal Arc. I was like, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm the same. I've got Emily's, and then the Almanac decks. And then I went in on the Erdnase decks for a couple.
Oh yeah,
that just fulfilled.
The new one,
not fulfilled, but funded.
The brown one, right? By Docs.
Yeah.
I didn't go into that one. I have the green one still. They're in my box somewhere. I literally put them all away. But yeah, I was like,
I didn't back that one.
No reason. I was up and down about it. I have the green ones, and so I started opening different ones, and I got the Maverick edition and all that.
I love the green and the white one.
I did
I love it.
Yeah, I did the bundle for the new one. It's just one of each volume or version.
Nice.
So nothing crazy or anything like that.
And I mean, really, I mean, before Emily, Luke's Arrow V3 was the last one I backed. I kind of hit the brakes. It's
been weird lately.
Yeah, for me, this is the last one I backed and I received, but this was printed by. So FYI, this is the Cactus deck. This is his Desert Casino Retro Edition. The reason why I got it so quickly because it was printed by MPC.
That's nice.
It's actually handles really well.
That's one way to guarantee you'll fund is we'll go low print run print once.
Yeah, and one good thing about MPC. Oh, I just realized. I found one card that his registration's off. Look at that.
That's a rare thing.
Yeah, you could tell right here.
Oh yeah, look at that. Looks like did he get that one card printed by the United States Playing Card Company?
Probably, but everything else is perfect. No, but yeah, I mean, Jaren is a great guy, and I loved his deck. So I have
Yeah.
I have all his decks. I'm like, let me get this one. Why not? The only thing I don't have is his like really really limited things that he did that he charged like in my opinion a little bit too much money for. But the regular standard editions I have.
Yeah, and part of me not doing the Kickstarter thing so much right now is I've been buying select decks that have been coming out. Like I got hooked up on the Orbit Tally Ho with the red seal.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay, there's only 72 of those around, and I got one. Okay, so I had to put some money onto that, and then the remedies
Yeah.
gilded,
Yep.
right?
Yep.
$20 gilded deck, guys.
I still want to see what James thinks because I sent him the pink, the black, and the gilded,
Yeah.
and then we haven't talked to him really about it since. I want to see.
So
if he
just a
actually
little bit,
opened up.
and then I have something hopefully coming tomorrow, and then we can talk about it and look at it
Ooh.
next week. Is
Ooh.
the False Anchors book
Oh,
yeah.
in that
Anchored.
in the case?
Yeah, with the anchored
Yeah,
book.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but the fucking open up
Actual-
book thingy, the display thing. So I got that
Yeah.
coming. Should be here tomorrow.
Nice.
nice.
Want to take
That's
a look
awesome.
at that?
And
Yeah.
did you guys see Henry and SoCal? He just had the deal of the days. He just posted, and today is Monday the 7th. So he posted like false anchors, the V3s. He
Yeah,
has
for like $4.50 or
for like
something.
$4.50 or $5. He has a ton of these new decks that are like that he dropped
Oh.
prices on.
Let's
Mhm.
see.
Yeah.
I think he's
Oh, the
trying to.
house down.
I think he's trying to clear out some space.
I mean, he has a lot of
Have
of
you
decks.
have you seen how many pages of cards he has on his website? It's like almost 80 pages of cards.
Yeah, I haven't bought from Henry unfortunately in a while. It's just I haven't been buying cards left and right. Like I used to.
Yeah.
I think this year has changed a lot for everybody. With COVID being a little bit more relaxed and you're able to go out more and do things. I think having that extra disposable income that I had last year, I don't have that as much.
Right.
So it's like what? Let me be careful. But I have been buying a lot more Magic the Gathering. So that's my
Yeah. So you kind of shifted, but
but I
around
don't.
this-
But the thing is, like, I don't buy as much as I
Yeah.
used to with cards. Like with playing cards, I would buy like with Kickstarter, I would go all in on Kickstarters, like $100 Kickstarter, $200 Kickstarters, or I'll buy like 4 or 5 decks almost a week, and I was like, I just got hooked. But now it's like,
Well, it's like we say every time. Collection's getting refined and
Yeah,
your taste is
yeah.
getting narrowed down. And
yeah, now it's
or
more of like,
changing and shifting. And,
exactly. I mean,
Yeah.
now it's like I collect Magic the Gathering, so I'm buying singles and
yeah,
not
thanks
really,
a lot for that one.
I'm sorry, not really. I'm sorry, not really. Sorry,
No,
Joe.
it's all good.
That it's one of
yeah.
my favorites.
So I mean, I'm okay with my habits kind of shifting. I'm just glad it's not going to the point where I'm done.
yeah.
Sell
Yeah.
everything.
Yeah, it's not. I think it's like we all go through ebbs and flows with like whether it be a hobby or whatnot. Like we get
Right.
we get really attached and then it comes back a little bit and then we come back into it.
Well,
You know.
yeah, and then for me, like my junior year Kickstarter deck is on a boat right now on
Yeah.
its way from China to SoCal headquarters, and I'm like, I gotta hold off because I want to double make sure I have the money to fulfill it.
Yeah.
And
Yep.
which I totally do because I was smart this time around. Because I'll tell you right now, I had to build in that buffer for the goal, and I'm glad I did. So, so now I'm just kind of like, I don't want to, and then like I said, I'm looking forward to the Art of Play thing in December.
Yeah,
And-
everybody has things and like
Yeah.
we all budget. I mean, we all learn and we're all adults. We have to budget ourselves, unfortunately. We all have families like me. You guys could probably see on my calendar. I'm flying tomorrow to Texas. I'm going to go see my kids.
Yeehaw.
I know. I'm going to Austin, but yeah, I have to budget for that as well. And then Thanksgiving's coming right around the corner, so I'm going to my cousin's house for Thanksgiving. So it's like I got to budget for that. I got to bring food and drinks for that too. So it's like, and then with my girlfriend, and it was just her birthday this past week, so I'm like, okay, I have to budget for everything. So
Does anybody hear a violin playing anywhere?
no,
I don't think so.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I haven't bought too
That
much
was
either.
that was a terrible violin, by the way.
Yeah.
you should have.
Wee, 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 wee.
Yeah, smallest violin.
What was that? Wee, 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 wee.
The world's tiniest violin. But yeah, we all have to budget at the end of the day, and that's just the nature of the beast.
It's the time of year.
Yeah, and it's getting to the point where it's like, of course, everybody knows Black Friday is right around the corner, or like almost every company is now sending out early Black Friday deals. So it's like, shit, now that's going out the window. So
Mhm.
playing cards become second, maybe like on the way back burner.
They
So-
become second fiddle. Fiddle's another name for a violin. See, and then you just kind of bring it back. No?
Dun-dun.
Okay.
That was a reach.
Yeah.
It-
So,
It worked.
how about Fontaine's dropping another pre-order without fulfilling the other two?
Yeah. Jeez. What?
It's,
What is it?
I,
Cayennity foil?
yeah, I was like, is that like wannabe Kanye or is it kryptonite?
Oh,
Like,
I don't. You wouldn't want to drop a Kanye related thing right now.
oh, I know this,
No.
but I'm just like, but it sounds like it's like kyanite,
Yeah.
like
Cayenne. Oh, yeah, maybe that's what it. Cayennite. I don't know. I
I just don't like. It's just another Fontaine deck at this point.
yeah. I think certain companies are. I mean, don't get me wrong. Fontaine's has a crowd, and we all
Yeah, of
know
course.
they're always going to have a crowd. They're always going to sell.
But
Um,
shouldn't you at least have one of them fulfilled like before you start pre-ordering another one?
Yeah, you would think, but then it's like, but the thing with I think with Fontaine's is the fact that they already have the established clientele and the established like, hey, we will always deliver or we will.
Yeah, but
always
how
ship.
many guys are pre-ordering? Like how many companies are doing pre-orders like this?
Of
Though?
course, none. But it's just I think because
See,
it's
I
Fontaine.
know. Didn't Theory 11 do it once or twice with some deck, but not they don't do it very too often. They did it once or twice.
They've done it with the Beatles. They've done it with
Yeah.
they did it with Harry Potter.
Yeah. I'm pretty sure they did it with Dune.
No, I
But it
think
wasn't like
Mhm.
a 4 or 5 month wait. It was just
No,
like a
No,
couple
it was
weeks.
like
it
3
was
weeks.
like 3-4 weeks wait.
It's like almost they got the decks are shipping to our warehouse. Okay, let's put them up for sale
Yeah,
now.
exactly.
Yeah.
It's not you're not waiting for you're not doing like it's almost like they're trying to do a Kickstarter but not on Kickstarter.
Right.
Right.
I don't know. It's just a weird
I mean,
weird thing.
And you know what? If they want to
me.
do that, that's fine. But they should be honest about it and be like, "Hey, this deck is not in print yet, or it's not produced yet. We're trying to get it funded, but we're not trying to go through Kickstarter." I would get that. I'd be like, "Okay, you're a well-established company. You want to get this one deck printed, but you probably don't. I mean, how Zach doesn't have the money, to get the deck printed, beyond me. But hey, he wants to print a certain amount only."
Okay,
Just-
so here, so just out of curiosity, I went to his site. I mean, granted for keeping a foil deck $15 though, I'll give him that. 24-hour pre-order window, printed by Legends, will ship late January. Orders for Gold Hollow and Sesame Street pre-orders will ship first, but no timeline.
Jeez.
I understand like the Sesame Street needing to be a pre-order because that was like it's probably part of the licensing deal. Same because he did the same thing with SpongeBob.
Yeah, like
So
they have to meet a
right-
certain criteria before they can print or something like that. Or,
Yeah,
like have to meet a certain funding goal to or a goal to like pay back the licensing fee and whatnot.
but like what I would like to see, like okay, so the Gold Hollows was I guess the last one. Like
Yeah.
oh, those are on the way. Hey guys, they are on their way from Legends to me. Here's the next pre-order.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. If they were
But
on the
that's just
way, yeah, if they were on the way, great. Like
Yeah.
it's fine.
But hey, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, but at the end of the day, it's like we said, like there's certain companies and certain creators that will always get people to back them, whether it's
At
Fontaine, Stockholm.
least you'll
King's
get
Law.
them, unlike Madison stuff.
Yeah, at least you're gonna get them. You will. They might be a little late, but you're always gonna get them. You're not gonna be like with Madison, where it's
Yeah.
like you might get it, but then
5
it's
years
like
later.
no, but then all of a sudden it's like, hey, you might get like part of your order.
Yeah.
But you know what? One thing I can say about Madison though, I did learn a lot from him as far as like with card slides. He is a good teacher. He really is. When he hunkers down, he is a good teacher. Taking that aside from the business aspect, it's two different things. Wow.
Oh, that was terrible.
That was holy
That
shit.
was
the fudge.
something.
Yeah.
Just gonna put that away.
Yeah, let's not. I will not edit that out, but we're just gonna leave. We're gonna leave it right there.
Thanks.
You're welcome. My pleasure. My pleasure.
Let's see what else has come out recently.
Nothing really that I
Oh.
personally.
Fulton with the metro system or whatever it's called, or whatever it was
The
in
MTA.
New York. Yeah.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I'm not gonna get into that one.
Well, here I will give you my opinion on it.
Okay.
I'm gonna pull it up so I can look at it. Okay. Tuck case, perfect. I really like the tuck case with the circles
It's
and
okay.
everything. It's just plain, and it's different for him.
I like it. I like that. But to me, unfortunately, because I'm a New Yorker and I take the MTA every
Mhm.
single day, there's certain colors that are not with the actual lines.
Number.
Yeah,
Okay, with
like
the lines.
with the actual, whether it's a letter or a number. So in New York we have, letter lines and we have number lines, and each
Right.
each train has its own color. On that tuck, most of those are wrong. So
I
that's
wonder if that was a design choice.
it might have been a design choice, but also I think he did with the actual design of the back of the design was like by a artist that did something.
I
What I'm
don't like.
wondering-
I don't like the back design.
I
I think it was.
Lazy.
It could have been something better. Because that
Yeah.
tuck kind of gets me excited. Like, ooh, a transit deck. Okay,
yeah,
okay, I'm
I was like,
interested.
I was like, people know my thoughts about Fulton already. I mean,
Yeah.
if you haven't followed me on Instagram,
No.
but I mean, I was like, okay, I was like MTA, okay, let's see where you're going with this. Are you gonna
Well,
go old school? Because I would have been like, hey, if he would have brought back, let's say, the old school look of New York with the tokens and everything, what I
No,
grew up
that would have
with.
been cool.
Now I would have been like, oh shit, okay, that's an original, not done yet, but
It's interesting that it has an MTA license on the bottom of the tuck, but the colors don't correspond with what they should be.
Yeah, that's why I'm wondering if it was
So
he was only using certain things, and I don't, maybe design or color printer. I don't know.
I mean, I know the MTA is government funded and is a public thing, so maybe has you have freedom to do whatever you want with it. How much I'm not so sure. I can't be 100% certain here.
But anyway, I was really excited, but the back design kind of,
I'm
fell flat.
the
because
same.
I mean
I
you
do
could
like the tuck.
like the back of the tuck even has like the lines going all crazy weird, and like why couldn't that been the back design?
Right.
Yeah,
Or you make the back design as if you laid it out or an uncut. There's your map, and then you just cut it, and then all the backs are completely different, and then you can line them up and boom, make the fucking thing yourself.
That would be cool.
see, that would be cool. That would have been really cool.
Because that just different.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and
You know what it reminds me of, that back design? Have you guys seen the King's Wild plum pies?
Oh yeah, I have the
It-
gilded ones
yeah,
down
kind
there
of
somewhere.
kind of reminds me of that. They're
Yeah, and I
buried
don't
in
like that
storage
back
right now,
design
but-
either.
Yeah, but it's very similar.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah,
is.
I don't know. I'm not I like to talk like you, but I'm not.
yeah.
I'm not a Fulton guy.
Same here.
Yeah,
I'm not
yeah, that's
at all.
fine. I was, and then I stopped. It kept getting a little too expensive for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
there was a lot.
There's a
A
lot.
lot.
Because I like the Fulton Casino ones. Those are the ones that I
Yeah.
liked.
I remember when I first got into cards, that was the ones I liked a lot, and I
Yeah.
have those somewhere in one of my
It
boxes.
it just got too expensive, and
Too-
I went a different direction with my
same.
collection. So
Same. I was just like, not my thing. And then
Yeah.
of course people know my rants.
what else? What else has come out recently?
Nothing.
I
nothing
know
re-
deliveries for King's Wild's Lord of the Rings started showing up today at people's houses.
Oh, they have.
I'm hoping.
Yeah, people were starting to get them today.
Well,
See, I had that, and I had to back out, and I was
I-
kind of bummed.
You backed out.
Yeah, I had to.
Yeah,
I have.
had it, and then
What did I get?
I also backed out on it.
I have them still.
I like them better than Theory 11's version.
Yeah,
I found-
Just because I know Jackson's passion behind it and all the work he did just to get the fucking license.
Yeah.
I've seen the pictures of it. It looks really, really good.
Yeah.
I'm pretty bummed. I'll find one aftermarket. I know.
what did I get?
If I remember right, I think I asked Henry if he was going to carry him. I think he said he was.
Yeah,
Yeah.
he already. I think he had them on the set already.
Okay.
Yeah, I was able to get. I had just two of the regulars and one of the exclusive Kickstarter deck.
Yeah, but that was like
Okay.
$80, right? And it came with a box, and
Yeah.
wasn't it?
It-
What was the
I-
one that came with a box?
I only paid 16 for it.
Oh man, there was one. Oh, so you just got the deck. So there was one.
Yeah, there's
that
one with
deck
the box.
came in a that
Yeah,
deck came in
I
a
didn't-
box. It was
I
like
didn't do that.
ring and all this stuff.
Yeah, I wasn't going for that. I was just like, you know what? I'm just getting whatever I can get, just a regular
Yeah.
without the box. I don't care about anything else.
Yeah,
was
no,
like,
that
sweet.
that deck does look really, really good.
I'm gonna
Um,
open the standard one. That's for sure. When I get it, I'm opening the standard one just to see, because I'm not a Lord of the Rings fan, but we'll see.
Either am I. Never seen it.
So
Snap.
I'm more of a Game of Thrones guy.
Same.
Give me my incest.
So what's interesting, my wife got me hooked on Game of Thrones, which I love.
What's she trying to tell you? I'm just kidding.
That's
I
whoa.
love Lord of the Rings. I love the story. Like I've read the books, all of it. And the whole like since we were married, like you have to watch this with me. Like I will watch them all with you. Like let's just do it. No, they look stupid. Look stupid. They look so dumb. I finally got her to watch them, and she loves them. So, Danny, you need to watch them.
I know.
Just do it.
I know. I was like, maybe I will, because with the Lord of the Rings TV show came out, but then House of Dragon came out at the same time, and I'm like,
and that Lord of the Rings TV show, dude, is fantastic.
I've
So
heard
it
mixed.
feels
Dragon.
it fills
I've
a lot
heard
of the
mixed-
gaps.
See, the funny thing is, I heard mixed reviews of that one.
Yeah,
About the
And
Amazon show.
you know what you don't hear mixed reviews of?
Game of
House
Thrones.
of Dragon.
Yeah, because it's that damn good.
I still
Dude,
haven't
it
watched
is.
yet.
I still
Slow,
haven't wa-
it,
I
I
watched
still
slow
it.
watched it. I didn't want to mix. The
yeah,
Lord
I
of the
could
Rings
see
one
how
and
you
this
wouldn't
at
want
the
to do
same
that.
time.
Plus, you know what? I'll tell you, it's probably better if you sit down and watch House of Dragon straightforward, because the time jumps aren't not as annoying.
The tough part is I haven't seen Game of Thrones since the last season, which was a while ago now.
Okay,
But these are
And-
prequels. This is before
this is a
everything.
prequel, man.
So, but I've only
You
never
don't trust me. You don't need
I've
to
only
know
ever
anything.
seen it once through. I don't remember
You
anything
don't have
about
to
it.
worry
You
about
don't.
it.
Okay,
You don't.
cool. Okay.
You don't need to know
Yeah.
anything about it to enjoy it. If you did, there's little things that you can enjoy, but the main thing you need to know is just that dagger that's been in Game of Thrones the entire thing that Arya used to kill the Night
Okay,
King.
okay.
Spoilers.
Thank
That
you,
that
Dan.
dagger is the
Don't
only
listen.
real thing,
Thank you,
Okay.
Dan.
but you don't need to have seen it to
Yeah.
enjoy House of Dragon,
Yeah.
especially the way it ends.
And
And
guess
if you
what?
read the book and you can't wait for season 2.
And guess what? I just heard they started filming.
What?
Mrs. Maisel.
I know.
Mrs. Maisel, final season.
I
They fi-
don't
Man.
know what you're talking about.
Marvelous Mrs. Maisel.
The Marvelous Miss Maisel on Amazon Prime, which is one of the greatest TV shows I think I've ever seen in my life.
based on
Let's check it
Joan Rivers.
Let's check it out.
It
It is
I have not seen.
phenomenal.
I have not seen the 4th season yet. I know I have to watch it.
Oh man,
I know. And
so
I have
jealous
Amazon
that you
Prime.
haven't seen it.
I guys experience it for the first time, unlike
Yeah.
you who experience it again. No, but yeah, I haven't seen that one yet. I
It-
have
it-
to.
Basically, it follows what year? The 50s,
Yes.
60s, 50s,
50s, 60s.
New York?
Around, yeah, New York, 50s, 60s.
and this lady, like her husband's trying to be a stand-up comic, and she finally gets into it. She takes it over basically and becomes the comic, and
Hmm.
obviously it's at a time where women shouldn't be doing that shit, and they're arresting
So
comics
basi-
for just being vulgar on stage. So it kind of she dives into that world.
well, basically, it's Joan Rivers, her story, slightly fictionalized to make it into a show.
And
Basically.
dude, it's
Yeah.
fantastic.
And
If you like period pieces, because
Yeah.
the sets are just
but you know what's funny? You know what I heard about this one though? About this show is that she does not improv anything. She goes straight from the script. Whereas a lot of other shows will do a lot of improv, where they'll add their own things, like whether it be Robin Williams, or Billy Crystal. They will improv a lot. She does not. She does not.
and
know
that's crazy with
and
how she delivers.
Yeah, she does not know how to. From what I've heard, she does not improv. So she's like, she'll deliver it the way a comic would, but it's not improvising. It's just
That is so that blows my mind, because the way that the lines flow and how
Yeah.
it looks like it's so natural that she's
doing it.
memorized that. That's insane.
And it's great. I mean, the first few seasons, I was just like, oh, shit.
That reminds me of Scrubs with the Dr. Cox
I love
character. That was
Scrubs.
that Dr. Cox character was all scripted. All
That
his
show-
rants were scripted, and he how
Scrubs,
That's how good
that,
they are.
That will forever be one of my favorite shows.
Never seen it.
Oh, it's so good. So good. I'm jealous of
Yep.
your.
Dan's going to walk away right now.
Yeah,
'cause
I'm jealous.
That's his
I'm
favorite.
I can't
jealous.
believe it.
I didn't grow up with it.
I know what you're grabbing. I'm jealous of these. I want them all. I love those, man.
I have all
It's
4.
so good. It's awesome. I love
Yeah.
it.
I have never, not once.
Mhm.
All right. Before we run down a TV show, we need to do a deck check because we haven't done one.
yeah, right. Yeah.
Yeah, it's been a couple weeks we haven't done one.
Yeah.
Well, I'll start it off. I mean, I've been using them. People seeing me using them. I'm using the Cactus Desert Casino Retro Edition that just got fulfilled by Cactus Playing Cards. Jaron, he's Barlocker. He's awesome. Great guy. Go
I
check
do
them out.
like that blue. It's a good looking blue.
It's honestly
it is
that,
blue.
that baby powder blue, which is like really
It's
cool.
not like in your face or anything. It's
And
just
one thing I
nice.
like, one thing I like about his deck though that he does, all the aces are big.
Oh
Like
yeah.
each ace
I like
is,
that too.
each ace
Yeah.
has its own thing. Like it's, and the power ace is not the spade. He's not a spades fan, so he actually does the ace of spades. If I can find, there it is. So his ace of spades is the main.
Ace
Whoa.
of clubs, you mean?
That's a
Ace
big
of,
club.
the ace of clubs. Yeah, that's his
Oh,
favorite.
Okay.
that's cool.
So I was like,
It's
okay,
kind of nice to see something different.
yeah. And I'm like, you know what? I like him.
I
I mean,
like-
I have
I
the
li-
other ones.
I like aces that are all kind of big.
That's what she said.
I just like
What do
I
you got,
like
John?
aces that are all
Small.
they're all art. All no, they're all art. Like where they put all the energy into equally
Yeah.
into all the aces. I am currently messing around with the Masuta weighty Patreon grids.
Nice. Fucking random.
I don't. I've never seen those.
He just got them. There's only 7 of them ever.
Who,
It's his-
whose
it's his-
whose Patreon deck is that?
Masuda.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yep.
I'm waiting for mine. I haven't even got mine yet. So
They
Well,
they
yeah,
look
we
pretty
got
good.
you just got married.
no,
Yeah.
I'm not complaining.
Yeah.
I'm like he just got married.
Okay.
So
That's awesome. Yeah, that's pretty
They
good
look
looking.
pretty good. I like it's a 2-tone purple. So I just open them up, see how they look. I'm a
Nice.
fan. It's a weighty deck, you can't go wrong.
no.
Yep. And then I am using Up Your Sleeve Svengali Volume 2
That-
by Alex Pandrea.
That's a name.
You
You
know,
know, it's funny. That's a name, Alex Andrea, that you haven't heard a lot of recently. Like
well,
haven't.
I mean, he also got married too,
And he's also expecting.
and expecting a child, and probably getting back into the travel business, which is his real job.
Yeah. I mean,
But that's okay. You know what? Maybe it's good for him to kind of step away for a little bit.
Yeah.
I'm saying it produced some good cards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I thought
mean-
the work on those looks great.
I mean, I would like another Svengali and maybe redeem ourselves from the last couple of releases.
Yeah, that were
But
awful.
Yeah,
whatever.
it does seem as they progressed up the list.
Yeah, because
Kinda-
originally I was starting to collect those Svengali ones, like the Svengali 1, 2s, 3s, and
Yeah.
4s. But the last 2, I was just like, yeah, I can't do the last 2.
Once I got the prototype, when he sold, I think he sold like 12 of them, and I got one of them.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, I guess I have to get them all now. Then I got that. Then,
Shoot,
then I
you
wasn't gonna get that half brick box with everything with the
But you did.
prototype reprint, and I'm like, so I already have the original prototype. But I got it
yeah.
anyway.
But you wanted the box.
Yeah,
you-
kind of, yeah.
You kind of
Yeah.
you kind of wanted that box.
Because look, whatever you say about Alex, I like him a lot. I learned, he's one of my go-to when I was learning.
Yeah.
A lot of people did Chris Ramsey, so did I, but I kind of landed on Alex.
Yeah.
So I just like his teaching style and his cockiness.
I mean, he is a New Yorker, for Christ's sake.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well, he
those
can back
guys are-
up his cockiness. So
Those guys are assholes, I'll tell you what.
We are. It's fine. I know it.
what you talking about? What the
Yeah,
hell
jeez.
was that?
What?
Yeah,
Wow.
what in the world?
And
just
then
happened?
and then you say I have bad accents, which I do.
What
Oh,
was that
man.
accent, guys?
That
That
was
was
like-
not New York.
That was like Midwest meets California. It was like Minnesota. If you took a Minnesota person, dropped him in California for 3-4 years, and he's trying to lose his accent, but it came out of nowhere. Like what the? So
That
it's
was
like,
definitely
it's like he was trying to go, "What you talking about?" And then he's like, "What are you talking about?" Like Jesus,
definitely
Right,
out in
that
left
was
field.
so weird.
that was. Oh god.
Yeesh.
Oh god.
Huh.
It's
Sorry, I
hilarious.
just got a message from our good buddy Solomon over with the False Anchor crew.
Oh,
Ah,
nice.
Do you guys know who Adam Wilbur is?
no.
He's a magician, really good magician, and he has a Kickstarter coming out, I guess tomorrow, and he accidentally hit the launch button like 2
Oh.
hours ago, I guess.
Oh, oops.
Yeah, whoops, indeed. Sorry. So I was just, hey,
Things happen.
just because you're a magician doesn't mean you can't make mistakes.
I mean,
Well, there he is, kind of. He runs Volpine. He's really good.
yeah, I know who that is.
Really
yeah.
good, really good at gimmick making. Like he
Yes.
is fantastic. Okay.
That I've seen.
You know when you see people like split cards apart or like Skittles or whatever, that was his creation.
Okay.
And when you know how it's done, Wow. That's all I gotta say.
Yeah, I've seen them around. I've seen them do stuff like that.
That's
I
what
was
she
like,
said.
Yeah.
I mean, we've all been around the block a little bit, you know. What can you say? What can you say? But you know what I'm actually excited for? That I want to get my hands on, if I can get one.
What?
There's one deck I'm hoping I can get my hands on.
Something coming out or something already came out?
It already came out. This person has them,
Hmm.
but we're you know the three of us can get one if we're lucky.
Luke Wade's wedding deck.
Oh, yeah.
That is a
Man, did you see his post today? That deck looks so good.
Yeah.
mhm.
You know, and it
I
goes to
like-
show you that he can design a normal
Dude,
non-Luke Wadey style deck.
when he was posting pictures of his venue and he had that one deck like kind of laid on the table
Yep.
with all that, like, I mean, come on. That was
Yeah.
like, I want to get remarried just to have him make me a deck of cards to
No,
give.
you don't.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
No, that deck looks so good. I know. So I know with the Patreon, I know we get.
We can get one.
Yeah, can we buy them or he's only doing like 30, and you have a chance to get one.
He hasn't really said how it's going
He
to
hasn't
work.
said how.
Okay, but I
But it's
do
going to
know
be
that
very limited, and you'll have an opportunity.
Yeah.
I do know we get a signed card from a deck.
Yes.
Yes.
Because he basically opened one and signed a bunch.
Yeah.
Yep.
From what I understand.
Yep. And he's actually really cool.
Oh man.
I mean, Wadey's super cool because the minute he messaged us saying, "Oh, you know, things might be coming out like late December, January," I'm like, "Just so you know, I'm moving because my lease is up, so I have to move." He's like, "Don't worry, mate. Just
Well, I like it's like,
I'll let you know."
like, dude, I think it's okay, man. Like, you have an excuse. You just got married.
Yeah, I was like, "Dude,
Yeah.
don't worry. You got married. Just whenever they come out, Just let me know." I let him know that might change addresses. So he's like, "Yeah, just let me know and I'll take care of it." I was like,
Yeah.
"Okay." I was like, "Oh, okay."
Yeah, he's cool. I'm excited for my first year Patreon decks coming up.
I can't wait for my second.
I can't wait for my first. I'm like, "Ooh."
I can't wait for Danny's first either.
Yeah, I know.
You finally caved in.
Yeah, but it's been sitting here for like a week and a
That's
half.
okay. That's okay. It's paid for and that's all that matters.
Yep. And it's safe.
Yeah,
it's,
exactly.
It's a way. It's safe.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually been debating, like right now, like I've been debating like trimming my collection of cards a bit, like maybe doing a big giveaway or selling some of the collections that I have. And I'm like, there's some things I don't want to keep. Like honestly, I'm gonna be completely honest with you guys. I've been debating hard on selling Danny the lore prototype because I'm like, I don't want it.
You know what's funny? Speaking of Doc and those guys, I posted my 4 clans.
Yeah,
The side tucks, they don't come cellophaned, but I cellophane mine. I'm like, haha, who has
I
their
saw that,
cellophane,
yeah.
right? And then Chamberlain cards, the photographer, yeah, he goes, mine doesn't, but it says prototype on the bottom. You dick.
I see your cellophane and I one up you.
Well, I'm like, well, you took photos of the deck.
Well, the prototype I have is celloed,
Yeah, I noticed.
Yeah,
so I'm like,
that thing is crazy.
I'm like debating selling it to Danny. I'm like, I don't know.
Well,
Yeah. It's there, and you know me.
It's not going anywhere.
Nah, it's
Yep.
not. I actually put all the other cards away. That's the only one I have left out somewhere in the carrot case. Oh, speaking of carrot cases, did you guys see that new one that he put together? That Sherman put together?
Yeah.
I'm
I
like,
was waiting because it was Murphy's was going to sell it first, right? And I was waiting the day that Murphy's was supposed to release it.
yeah.
They didn't for like the entire day. It never hit their website.
I totally forgot about the release date.
Yeah, that thing looks cool.
I'm like, I want one just because we're all like with the weighty stuff. I'm like, ooh, I can have my weighties on there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So-
that is pretty
And
nice. So
orbits.
you can put your carrot case stuff in a shelf thingy.
Yeah,
It's like-
well, and they hold the, if it's not all in a carrot case. Sorry, I'm digging through a drawer. They you can just put the decks up there too. Like it still looks awesome.
Yeah.
I mean, I had that. I mean, it's something like this, but more steeper and more. It's acrylic, and you
Yeah.
can see all the decks. I mean, I had that for a while. I actually used a You can actually do the same thing with if you go on Amazon and just get an acrylic nail polish or makeup holder, and it's the exact same thing. And my decks fit perfectly. I had 6 decks across. I had 30 decks total. I got rid of it because it was starting to collapse. But I had that for a year.
Dude, is this it right here? I think I found it. Sorry, I went on the internet. There's no photo. Is it the Carrot XC4, XCR4 4-tiered rack hold 16 decks?
Yes.
Yeah.
Why are there no photos, man?
Because they probably didn't get them yet.
Parrot Case Creations has photos on their Instagram.
I know, but I just wanted to make sure.
Part of me just wants to go to Sherman and be like, hey, how much are you charging for these? I'll buy them from you directly.
Yeah. I buy everything from Sherman directly, unless Henry's got something.
Yeah, right.
It's like if we could avoid Murphy's at all costs.
Dude, are you kidding me?
How much are you charging?
Take a guess how much that thing is.
Like $40, isn't it?
No, 100. How much?
More? Less? 15?
20.
20
bucks?
It's on here for 20 bucks. I don't know if that's a mistake, but it's on here for 20 bucks on Penguin Magic.
Wow.
On Penguin Magic.
On Penguin Magic. That's usually where I buy my Carrot Case stuff from, just because it's a free shipping, and it's usually the cheapest I can find it without going to Sherman directly.
Jeez.
Now it's like, okay. Now
That's
it's like,
what I thought it was going to be.
Now it's like, okay, let me go to Penguin.
I know. I thought it was going to be like 40 bucks.
Yeah, it was going to be like that too. I was like, what the hell? I mean, I might as well do that right now. I mean, I don't know if I'm not going to buy it right now, but
that's interesting.
That's crazy.
Yep.
Side tangent here.
Go on,
so, Chris,
what's up?
Us hooked on these dice, right? So, for those who are watching, Dark Elf dice, if you play any like MTG or anything like that, Chris has
use a coupon code. Big guy decked out, all one word. Get 10% off.
So I ordered more. I think I sent you guys some generic pictures, but I was going to show you the size of this. So Danny, this is the one you have, same size. Yep. Look at this thing.
Yep, I have that one. I have that exact one, John.
Dude, this thing is huge. It's like a boulder.
I know.
55 mil.
I have that exact one.
I've got a niche now. I got these.
This thing is heavy.
I got these.
Yes, pure metal.
Yeah, I remember that Kickstarter.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm not going to get them. And then, of course,
you got them.
Yeah, here I am.
I got a couple. I got some people hooked on those too.
That deep purple.
I don't know if you guys know what's his name? Bobby G.
Yeah.
On Instagram, who's he's a nurse out west, but he's also he actually really good with cards. He's also a MTG player and loves Magic the Gathering. Him and I talk about Magic all the time. But I got him hooked on those dice, and I showed him the Dark Elf dice campaign. He was like, "Dude, I got to get 3 of these." He's like, "I need them." I was like, "Okay."
I just love like the delivery.
Yeah,
like they come in these felt bags. The smaller sets come in color code. Like it's just awesome.
Yeah,
and they're 5 hours south of me, so I get mine stuff like pretty much next day.
I'm jealous.
Which is awesome.
I'm jealous. My stuff usually comes like 5 days later.
That's because you're way over there in the boonies.
Hey, I'm in New York.
New York.
Exactly. Exactly.
Wow. So I'm just checking out Adam Wilbur's Kickstarter campaign, the Bonfire Pasteboards. I was just curious on price.
Is that the one you were just telling us about?
Yeah. Normal price $12. Not bad, guy.
What's it called?
Not bad.
Called Bonfire Pasteboards. They're like an animated deck when you riffle through them. Like the corners, I think that's a little bonfire and kind of.
See, See, I'm not a fan of decks like that because when you start shuffling them, they're out of order, so they don't really look the same way.
That's kind of cool. Yeah.
I'm just like, eh.
Well, I mean,
now I have to look.
He's got a good price here. Here you go. Right here is early bird one. Early bird sampler. You get 3 red, 3 green, 5 stickers, 1 gaffed deck, his magic course, and his master class, and a course how to use the deck, like tricks for that specific deck. So you get 3 courses from them.
Jeez.
For
Chris,
$75.
I don't know if you can see it. No, you can't.
Wow, look at that.
I pulled it up already. I actually found it.
You could shuffle these and it would still work because it's just essentially fire.
I mean that $75 one's pretty good. Six decks, a gaff deck, and 3 courses from them. If you're into courses and learning.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't have the time or patience for it.
I will put that on the back burner and check it out later. Get it? Burner, fire. Baseboards, fire, fun.
Hardy
Oh,
har
man.
har.
This guy.
That's a fire.
Yeah, it didn't work. Didn't work. As we just sit here talking, talking.
Here,
smack.
let's just go completely off the rails. So this is the Xbox controller that I use when I play Call of Duty and get my ass kicked by 12-year-olds that call me the N-word constantly.
Although, Chris, man, I wish you played COD, dude. It's so much fun. I logged in this morning just for a couple games. I went 29-6 and 24-2. And then, of course, they have this skill-based matchmaking, Chris.
I know.
And so in COD lobbies, it's like you're either horrible or you're really good. And for guys like Danny and I, we're kind of in the mid range.
Yep.
And then you have one game where you go 29-4 or 29-6.
And you
you're
get
put in
bumped
with
up.
we're put in with like major league gaming players who are going like 50-0. A bunch of sweats, dude. It's horrible.
That's when I rage quit.
Oh my god.
I just play Fortnite.
So
Yeah.
look, I rage quit twice over the weekend. Once on Call of Duty because I just got annoyed, and then golf. I rage quit on golf.
How does that even happen?
I
It's supposed to be
was like
relaxing.
I was 6 or 7 holes in. I'm doing good, and then I start shanking it. No, then I'm like
That's where you just
2
gotta
holes in, I'm like,
pause it.
hell with this. Nope. I turned the fucker off.
We need to get a game of MTG in though with you, like us three and James.
Yeah,
Yes, we do.
We need to get that going.
And if you guys play Magic the Gathering, let me know. We can always set up something with the guys. We have some fun.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yep.
Yeah, I got these guys
Yeah.
hooked. I got these guys hooked. So
I know I have a drawer full of cards now.
I have a lot more than a drawer.
Yeah, jeez.
I have a lot.
Danny, eBay.
I need to learn to play it a little bit more before I fucking start doing that.
Well, I finally got out my binder from back from like the early 2000s, like 2000, maybe 2001, from when I was in high school. Pulled out the binder from my storage unit, and I started going through it. And all of a sudden, next thing you know, I'm like, holy shit! I have like $50 cards in here, $60 cards. I'm like, whoa, okay, those are going into like proper sleeves into my regular binders. I'm switching them out. But yeah, I was like, holy shit! Found a couple things I didn't even know I had in there. I was like, fuck.
eBay.
Yeah, it brings me back to when I was a kid collecting these things.
Yeah.
Yeah, eBay.
one card to another, going from Magic to these. All right, guys.
Well, gentlemen,
That was fun.
good
We're
to catch up.
Sorry for the delay, guys. We've been gone for a few weeks. We just had between the campaign and also personal stuff that we're all life in general. But we are back. We're gonna try to keep this weekly. If not, we'll try. But if you guys want to hit us up on in the DMs on our Instagram. All our links will be in the description below. Let us know what you think. If you want to hop in on a conversation with us, let us know. If you want to hop in on a game of Modern Warfare with the guys, go at it.
Yeah, my gamer tag
Fortnite
on
with
Xbox
Chris.
is Danielson.
Go.
So original.
You want to hit me up on Fortnite? Hit me up on Fortnite. You guys want if you play Magic the Gathering, let us know. We'll play a game with you.
Heck yeah. Be awesome.
These two might suck, but I might be able to put up a good fight. Might. Okay.
Whoa.
So
On
that note,
we have to bring back a classic.
Oh man, it's been a while.
It's been a while.
been a while since I've heard. I don't know the words of the song. Shit.
We don't have James here yet. So he's the originator.
Yeah.
He is, with his 100 girls in his living room walls or whatever.
Yeah.
Me. Hey, look, it's my card.
And if you guys want to know what we're referring to, go back and listen to like the first or second episode of this podcast. You will know what we're talking about.
Yep. Buckle up.
Buckle up, motherfucker.
Buttercup. All right, gentlemen. Till next time. Wow, awful. I can't even do a snap change, and that was awful.
My fingers weren't wet enough.
That's
there
what
we
she
go.
said. That's
Oh
what
my
she
god. I'm gonna do this right, or we're not leaving. It's the angle.
We're never getting out of here, Chris.
That's what she said.
There you go.
Hey.
That was terrible. Okay, you know what? I don't do the fucking snap changing. I'm out of here.
Talk to you later, guys.
See you.
Peace out.